YouTube, DJ PlaZma here, and I have been tagged. Yes, Dougie, also known as greatlakeskayaker, one of my favorite YouTubers, by the way, tagged me. So, Dougie, formerly from Michigan, who recently moved down to Tennessee for a woman of all things. No, that's a different video altogether. Anyway, he tagged me for the 5 Facts About You vlog train that's going around, and so I figured, you know what, DJ PlaZma doesn't do a lot of videos where you actually see his person out there, his personality, his persona, see my face talking directly to you. So here I am with my 5 facts about DJ PlaZma. Number 1, when I was in the Army, I had 2 brushes with fame. Number 1, or excuse me, let's call that 1A. 1A, I got to speak with Belinda Carlisle on the telephone. She was touring radio stations promoting her first solo album, Heaven on Earth, and she was at the radio station in Killeen that I listened to. That would have back then been KBTS in Austin, Texas, and she was doing call-ins on this particular morning. I knew this. I arranged to be back at the barracks at this time, pocket full of quarters, on the payphone in the barracks, putting the quarters in the payphone, until I made it through, and I got to talk to her for about 5 minutes on the phone. So, got to talk with Belinda Carlisle, one of my 2 favorite female vocalists of the 80s. The other one I had a rush with fame, and she probably doesn't remember this. I also got to see Taylor Dane in concert when I was in Texas in the Army at a club called Amnesia in Harker Heights. And I was one of those guys at the side of the stage with her, and she actually reached up, she grabbed my hand a couple times. So, there's my 2 brushes with fame. Fact number 1, 1A, 1B. Fact number 2, I was turned down 5 times for my senior prom. 5 times for my senior prom. Why? I don't know. I'm a nice guy. Their names, in order of rejection: Teresa Masterson, Michelle Phelan, Michelle Tucson, Rhonda Banaszewski, and Bambi McDermott. All turned me down for the senior prom. What did I end up doing the senior prom my senior year? I was at home playing Monopoly with my stepbrothers. Not quite the same thing. Meanwhile, the girl I wanted to go with, I forced in going with another guy. I actually stood behind him and pushed him into asking her when that's the one I really wanted to go with. DJ PlaZma was a nice guy. Consider us friends. Fact number 3. I am allergic to the following items: ragweed pollen, cats, dogs, dust mites, and 3 different types of molds. One of the molds that I'm the most allergic to is the kind that forms underneath the leaves and they fall in the autumn. So with that, the ragweed and the cats and the dust mites, I am an allergy sufferer all year long. So, number 4. One of these days I'm going to start playing with effects so I can do that kind of stuff. My all-time favorite movie is Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I've seen it over 90 times from beginning to end. 90 times. You want to know how it goes? I'll tell you how it goes. And finally, my last fact. About a year and a half ago, I got my hair cut for a new job. I was getting this new job, said I couldn't have my long hair, and I couldn't wear my earrings anymore, so I had to take those out. Those go in the earring in the winter, or on the weekend rather. But the ponytail was long, and it was long. I donated 12 inches of hair to Locks for Love, all in the name of better, stable employment. Actually, it was probably a pretty fair trade, but that was my hair. I had a ponytail. I'll try to put a picture of that in here during this. Actually, along with that, I'm going to make that 5A. I'm going to make 5B. Okay? In the 80s, I wore perms in my hair. I have very fine straight hair. I wore perms. And I'll show you a picture. So, those are DJ PlaZma's 5 facts. Now, I get to tag 5 individuals. One hand. If I did do it, that's 10, right? 5 individuals. Okay, the first person I'm going to tag is DJ Curtis1. He is my DJ partner, best buddy, long life pal. I expect to see him make a video with his 5 little known facts. I'm going to tag our PlaZma from Australia, a guy whose videos and vlogs I was following very closely, but he seems to have disappeared. This is an attempt to get him back. I'm going to tag the other side of life, TOSOL, some friends of mine from Linden, Michigan, and I'd like to see Mr. Steele put his 5 little known facts up here. I'm also going to tag Devlin2044, one of my favorite vloggers who took a break for a while. Now she's been doing a lot of belly dancing videos, and I know that's going to get her video hits just like that. So I'd like to tag her for her 5 items. And lastly, one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, Sir Puppet. I would like to see Sir Puppet and his gallant men do the 5 facts for everybody out here in YouTube land. So there you have it. That is my my 5 list, my list of 5. Thank you very much for viewing. I guess that'll do it. See ya.